Hello, tarot lovers. This is Mervet from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about my favorite Emperor cards, and this is the fifth video talking about main trumps. I have done the Fool, I've done the Magician, High Priestess, Empress, and today we are going to talk about the Emperor. And my videos are to describe the different aspects of the personality of the card by choosing different a variety of decks that each of them shows a different aspect. So it is like a learning process, something like that. And I hope you can have a look at my earlier videos. You might find something interesting. And let's start. First, I have to apologize. I have burns on my hand. I spilled boiled water and it looks really ugly, so I had to wrap it like this, and I have to cover it so that it doesn't fall or look ugly. So I will start with this deck, my favorite deck, A Journey into Egypt Tarot, and this is the Emperor of this particular deck. And in this image we see the El Karnak temple in Luxor, and it is the largest open museum in the world. And you see this is the road of the rams, and it's written here, the Emperor, the full moon cycle of Aries. Full moon cycle of Aries is the culmination of the energy of this sign, and it is all about leadership, and it's all about leadership. In this image, we see the sun inside the temple, and the sun, as you know, is the god Ra, and from the word Ra came rays. It's sun rays, and it's the sun god Ra. And in these celebrations, it's mimicking the celebration of the Opet feasts in Egypt, and it celebrates the timing of the Nile flood around during midsummer. And so you see people start to celebrate, and you see that the sun god is like protecting the temple, and it's a very powerful and beautiful image which I wanted to talk about. So that was the Emperor in the Journey into Egypt Tarot. And then I chose another very impressive figure. It's King Arthur. This is the Arthur, the Emperor in the Arthurian Tarot, and this is a beautiful deck which I really like. In this image we see King Arthur, and he is I think it's one of the best images or archetypes of the Emperor, because he represents leadership and sovereignty and protecting the land. He was a great warrior, and he defeated the people who invaded Britain. And a lot of stories about King Arthur, and I found that it is a nice depiction about the Emperor, and that was my second card. And then I chose also the Emperor in this deck, Edgar Allan Poe, and this is the card. This is a beautiful deck, and this card is really very nice. You see, this deck is so impressive, and this card is really beautiful. You see Poe sitting on his desk. He's ready to write. You see in the background Pluto. So it's like how can I say it? Like connecting to your subconscious, and the ability to put that in writing and to manifest all these beautiful stories and the novels that he wrote. And his power is in his pen. And so you see he's sitting on his desk ready to write. You see here the fire element. You see his authority with his pen. He's starting to write, and the image in the background is really beautiful. So I really liked this Emperor a lot. And what else? I'm trying to be organized as much as possible. This is the Dark Goddess Tarot, and the Emperor in this case is a female. She's Morrigan. She's the great goddess and the great queen of the Celts. She's a goddess that honors the land. She's a leader. You see, she's a shapeshifter, but in this image she is a female. She has the empathy and the fertility of the energy of the female. So it is like uniting masculine energy and feminine energy. And you see all these skulls because she's a brave warrior and she defeated her enemies. So I really liked this image, and I think I found it interesting to share. So that was my another deck. And then I have one of my favorite images is the Emperor in this adorable deck, the Mystical Moments. This is a very powerful deck and I really love it so much. And the two emperors that are there, a masculine image and a feminine image, are each is I can't say which is better. You see in this image, the emperor is his crown is a castle, so it shows power, authority. It shows that he is a leader. He's a king, and he has all these medals on his uniform, gold chains. You see here his his mustache is like what's the name of the branches of the tree, and then you see the flowers on his here adds some softness to his masculine energy. The other card is even, I mean, one of my favorite cards. This is a gorgeous depiction. She's a female, and you see she's wearing her crown. She's much larger than the rest of the crowd. She's, I think this looks like the Versailles castle, and she stands tall with her braided hair. People are much smaller. You see the floor is checkered, stability, and she is controlling all these figures like puppets. I mean, it is, she's manipulative, she's powerful, she's strong. So this is a beautiful image of the emperor. Both cards are great and I love them so much. And a great choice, a beautiful deck, Tarot of the Mystical Moments, one of my favorites. Another image which I found very powerful, from the FORHAXA Tarot by M.G. Cullinan. I do love her. I like all her decks. And this depiction is really very powerful. What's wrong? It opens, it's not so easy to open. Where is this? How can I open this? Yeah. I should have kept the card out before filming, but I don't want the cards to get mixed up. In this image, the emperor is the council of monarchs. I do love this depiction. You see, there are four ladies representing four monarchs, representing the four elements. You see earth, you see water, you see the fire, you see the sword, which means that your opinion is not, when you look at this situation, you see it from all sides. And it also shows that you have to like take advice of others. I love this depiction so much, and I really like this card very much. This is the Council of Monarchs. This deck is really a wonderful deck, and this is the indie version, but it is mass market now, and I highly recommend this deck. It's one of the best decks, the FORHAXA Tarot. And then I like also this emperor, the Emperor of the Myriel Tarot. This is a beautiful, powerful image. Just have a look at this card. I really adore it. Look at the expression on his eyes. I mean, it is so beautiful, So nice, this card. You see here he's holding the sword. You see here the firefly, and he's dressed in red. That's fire energy. You see all these signs on his hands, on his fingers. You see this sign represents earth. This blue stone represents water, and you see the sword, and all these fish represent water, and the sword itself is the sword of like you are taking a decision, but also you have all the elements around. I love this image so much. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. The Emperor of the Myriel Tarot, and also another beautiful emperor is this one. Let me show you this. This is the Sirian Starseed Tarot, a beautiful deck, and the Emperor is one of my favorites. I do love this card so much. Look at this beautiful, kind Emperor. He sits wearing green, heart chakra, orange. You see all these 5 elements in the background. He's contemplating. He has, and even the title reason. It means that when you take decisions, you apply reason. I mean, there is some kindness and softness added to the energy of this emperor. He holds this talisman in his hand, which looks like a pendulum, which shows that you can contemplate, and like you have a different ways to solve this situation, and you are contemplating which one to use. So he is not someone who acts quickly. He is wise, knowledgeable, and he applies reason. I love this card so much. I find it very, very powerful. And also another emperor which I found very interesting is this emperor in the JAPARDIZE Tarot, and this is a very beautiful underrated deck. And here she's a lady, Nino JAPARDIZE, and the emperor here represents war. So this is a very aggressive part and side of the emperor, aggression. And you see, she wants to say that an emperor can use others to do the battles, and it's a very uncommon image, but it's quite interesting and quite different. That's why I wanted to share it with you. It didn't show the nice aspect of the emperor, but the wording, the word of war, means that you have to be careful of the aggressiveness of this masculine energy. That is another card that I chose. And then in this beautiful deck, adorable OSHO Zen, it's one of my favorite decks. I mean, it's a beautiful deck of all times. The emperor here is the rebel. And what I like about this image, just have a look at it. You see, the rebel, I mean, you are, you feel this energy that when you don't, you have your orders from your own self. You don't abide to all the society's rules. You have your own mind. You are the leader of your own personality. You see here, there is an emblem of the sun. He holds the torch like the hermit. So he has the knowledge comes, he holds his own torch. And you see all the colors of the rainbow, the chains of the society. He did not abide to these chains. So this is a beautiful card which advises you to be your own master and not to be so obedient. I mean, you can do something which you find you are convinced to do. You don't have to be conveyed by other people's perspectives. So this is a very beautiful image. I like it so much. Another aspect of the Emperor. I would really love to see other people's opinion. It's really interesting, and these discussions are very, very helpful and interesting. Another card I have here, I have this Mythical Goddess Tarot, and the Emperor here is Lilith. Lilith is considered by the Sumerians and the Hebrews the first lady on earth, but she is a forceful goddess. She's sexual. She refused to be obedient to Adam, and she left him. And she, in the myth, it's said that she was able to have wings, tricked God to give her wings, and she left the Eden and went to the desert, and she taught people cultivation. So it's a very interesting image, very strange, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. It's not the normal image of the Emperor, and those are the cards that I chose. I try to choose the cards that are different, not the normal images. So that is Lilith in the Mythical Goddess Tarot, and also another Emperor in the Mythos Tarot about the Greek gods. This is a very beautiful deck which I bought recently, and the Emperor here is Zeus. The box is so nice, and it's a beautiful deck. The Emperor here is Zeus, and he is the god of thunder and lightning, and he fought lots of battles against his father Cronus with his two brothers, and he defeated him and defeated the Titans. So it's a long story, but this is another depiction of the Emperor in this deck. It's Zeus. And then another card I found very interesting is this Emperor in the Sasuraibito Tarot. A beautiful, simple as it is, but yet it is really a powerful image. I liked it so much. Look at him contemplating, thinking. He's smoking. His posture talks authority, contemplation, power. I love this card so much. It's so simple, but it is really a very intuitive card. I like it so much. And then another card I chose is this, the Emperor in the Green Witch Tarot, which is the Horned God. A beautiful card. Many decks have the Emperor as the green man, the Horned God, but this one I chose, it was the best of these images. It's another depiction of the Emperor, and you see here he's in the forest. He's united with he's the leader of all these beasts and different animals, and he has the horns here. He's so confident in nature. He's so authoritative, he's so powerful, and it's a beautiful card. This is a very nice and a beautiful card. The Green Witch Tarot. And again, another image I adore is my favorite Tarot of the Hidden Realms. I love this deck. All the images of this deck is beautiful, and I love the Emperor. I love looking at this card. Although the Emperor is not my favorite card, it's not a card that I connect to easily. I don't have this, and I don't feel this energy a lot. But this card is one of the the closest emperors to me because of the look on his face. He is so kind. He is so sweet. He's not angry. He's not aggressive. He's contemplating. He's kind. I mean, I love this emperor so much. It's one of my really my favorite cards. And you see here the raven as if he's telling him, sending him message. So he listens. So in this card, he listens to advice. He is not a person who just decides and does what it comes to his mind without consulting others. So I do love this image. A beautiful, beautiful emperor. And then I have still a couple of cards to show. Let me put this here and take this away. This is the Guardian Tarot by Beth Celonan, and the image here is really quite interesting. The Emperor here is really quite interesting. All in this deck, it's about trees, and they look like people. They look like aliens, and you see this Emperor. He's looking down at the turbulent water, but he is on a cliff. And the image of this emperor, which is, how do you call, carved on the stone, shows that these are the ancestors and how he is so grounded and so connected to his ancestors. Although there is this turbulent water, but he is grounded. He stands tall, and the red in the background shows fire energy. So there is a situation that needs to be controlled, and you need to be grounded. You need to, life might throw some things on your face, and you need to adjust. So it's a very beautiful, although it's really simple, but it is a powerful image of the Emperor. I really wanted to share it with you, the Guardian Tarot. And then there is this beautiful deck, which is very, I have not seen it on any YouTube channel. This is the Inner Realms Tarot. It's an underrated deck, and this is the Emperor. All the cards are black background. You'll see the borders, but look at this image. I mean, the eyes, the expression in his eyes, how powerful. You just see his eyes. Piercing piercing eyes. You see that they see you. He sees through everything. He sees things from inside. And I like also the keywords that are written: protection, commanding, leadership, growth, strength, regulation. A beautiful card, which I found very, very interesting and very powerful. And some of I like decks with keywords, because really they are very inspiring. So I wanted to share this beautiful card with you. And then I have this deck also. This is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, and by Poppy Palm. And this is the Emperor, her Emperor. A beautiful, kind, sweet emperor. You see, he's sitting on his chair. His hands are held in a very friendly way. He's smiling. He has a kind face. He has a pink shirt, which shows some softness. You see his his family's image on the walls. You see all these tools. You see on the screen, on the screen saver, you see this image, which represents the image in the background. Messages coming, and this is the castle. He's powerful. He listens to others, and you see this the ram, the Aries sign. So it's a very friendly emperor. I like this modern, friendly emperor. A beautiful image. And then another card I have is this Ramses II in Ramses Tarot. This is Ramses, Pharaoh Ramses. This is the image in this deck. This is a beautiful Egyptian deck, and it is really very nice. Let me do this. It looks really ugly. So he sits on his throne. Ramses II is one of the very famous pharaohs in Egypt. He was, I think, during the years 1300 something before Christ, and it was said that he was the emperor during the time of Moses. It's not an accurate, it's not accurate, but it's always said that it was during the reign of Ramses II that that the Jews fled from the Israelis fled from Egypt. So what else do I have? Do I have other images? I have other decks. I think I can show you this beautiful card, Tarot de Csrlotydes. The Emperor here is so sweet and funny. And this will be my last card. A beautiful, beautiful... No, this is the Empress. Just a moment. But I will show you also the Empress. It's so beautiful. This is a beautiful card. A beautiful tarot deck. And the Emperor, this is the Emperor. The Emperor is so sweet and funny. Look at this beautiful Emperor. It is so nice and funny with high sense of humor. You see, she's a female, but he's dressed, he's naked, he is not afraid. He's so self-confident. He doesn't care what others see about him. And what he wears is really funny. The way he stands tall and confident. It's a very cute emperor, and I like it so much. And that was one of the cards that I was hesitant to show it or not, but anyhow, that was another card. So these are my favorite emperor cards, and at first, my first video about the Fool, I was limiting myself to 10 cards. Actually, I found it, I'm not showing my most beautiful cards that I like. I want to show you the cards that I found interesting and different, and I want a variety of cards. So that's why I, in my the later videos about the other trumps, I didn't limit it. It's my favorite cards, be it 5, 6, 10, 50, 20, whatever. So that's why I would love others to share these series, and I would like to know your opinion. So thank you so much for watching, and see you on my next video, and bye.